I noticed a glimpse of a little boy with a violin in news footage of the mass exodus of people before the final battles of the civil war in Sri Lanka. It was May 2009, and the Tamil civilian population of the north of the island had been kept as human shields by the Tamil tigers. Under fire from both sides, around 200,000 displaced Tamils walked through coastal lagoons, carrying what was most precious to them. My search for the boy with the violin began in war-torn north of the country. All along the A9 highway, there are monuments to the devastation of the continuous war of 3 decades. Now, 2 years later, civilians have returned to their ruined homes and started to rebuild. I showed pictures of the boy to people I met. I headed for Jaffna when someone thought they recognized a well-known Jaffna musician with him. The north of the island is still highly militarized by government troops. There are frequent military checkpoints and barriers along the road. There are still areas that the government says is not safe to visit as landmine clearing has not been completed. During my search for the boy with the violin, I came across other Tamil musicians who managed to save at least one of their instruments from the chaos and destruction of the war. Singer Parvati Sivapatham showed us the Shruti box she brought through the slaughter. Navanitha Raja had all his instruments shelled and destroyed when he was crossing what should have been the no-fire zone at the end of the war, so he has to borrow a harmonium and a tabla from a local school. With the presence of the military and facing an uncertain political future, the musicians of the north of Sri Lanka were ready to share their music with us, but were more reluctant to share their thoughts. My quest to find the boy with the violin continued among this nation torn by civil war.